morning, Barron County High School. Welcome back to another episode of BCHS Today. I'm Ashley Wright. Let's get straight into the news and announcements for this week. Attention any senior that has signed up for the Work Ethics Certification. The next session will meet this upcoming Monday, February 12th, from 7 to 7:30 a.m. and 3 to 4 p.m. in Room 13. Next, we'd like to remind those taking the ACT tomorrow at BCHS to bring your photo ID, admission ticket, several number 2 pencils, and an ACT-approved calculator. All information can be found on act.org. Prom will be held at the Cave City Convention Center on April 21st. If you're interested in attending a Waltz on the Water, tickets can be purchased for $40 before spring break and $50 after. But those prices can be waived if you sell 2 boxes of chocolate, which will earn you 1 free ticket, and 4 boxes will earn you 2 free tickets. The BCHS FBLA chapter is preparing for the regional conference in Owensboro at Kentucky Wesleyan College, which is set to take place February 27th. Attention members, you are encouraged to practice tests which may be obtained from your advisors, and you are also encouraged to create and practice your presentations. Please check in with your advisor for more information regarding all projects. On competition day, the bus will depart BCHS at 6:30 a.m., but please arrive before that time. Next, have you heard about the new immunizations? That's right, Kentucky has new legislation regarding them. Let's find out what those will consist of.
Classrooms at BCHS will soon be changed as new immunization requirements are being set forth for students. Students were recently mailed a letter, like this one, from the state to describe the requirements. We talked to District Health Coordinator Rita Powell to see what this new legislation entails.
Kentucky received this series of a hepatitis A vaccine. One will be given, and then 6 months later the second will have to be given.
Students were also mailed a second letter from the district detailing another vaccine, the meningitis vaccine. This letter was also sent home as a reminder to send in updated vaccination certificates. All students are required to have a vaccination certificate on file with the updated meningitis and hepatitis A vaccines. Powell explains more.
It also is mandating that high school students, as they turn 16, or if they are already 16, have to have a second meningococcal vaccine. The first one is given at 6th grade entry, but then they are mandating starting July 1 that a second dose is given when you turn 16.
But how does a hepatitis A vaccine work? Well, a portion of the virus is injected into the body from the vaccination, which will then in return allow the body to be pre-exposed to the less harmful variant and more prepared to take on the real virus by defending the disease with pre-made antibodies. But how might you get these viruses? Powell explains.
Well, the hepatitis A, you hear about that in contaminated food a lot. Even restaurants will talk about they will sometimes get contaminated food, and then people will get sick with the vomiting, diarrhea, and it debilitates individuals. And so this vaccine will prevent that. The meningococcal, that is a bacterial meningitis, and they feel like a second dose of that prepares and builds the immunity of the kids as they're going off to college to prevent the bacterial meningitis.
Students will be required to bring in a new certificate or have them faxed to their school.
In the high school, Sherry Burgess, who is in the front office with the counselors, will be taking that information. And then the counselors, you can also give the new immunization certificates to them as well.
The state also says that if you want to keep attending public school, well, you'll have to get the updated vaccines. This has been Brennan Crane, BC Trojan Academy.
Attention artistic students, if you're interested in showing off your skills, the 2018 Public Service Recognition Poster Contest is your opportunity. This year's theme is Great People Doing Great Jobs and should be expressed through the artwork. First place winners will receive $50, second will receive $25, and third will receive $10. All winners will get the opportunity to visit Frankfort and tour the capital. It is important to note that the oldest age group is only 14 to 16 years old. All must be submitted by March 30th, 2018. Barron County Schools will soon switch emails from Outlook to Gmail. This will allow students to integrate Google Apps, Classroom, and Calendar seamlessly. Please be aware of any changes that you may see soon. Lastly, for news, according to BCHS Best Buddies Instagram, a penny war will soon begin. Students are encouraged to place as many pennies as possible in their teachers' buckets, and the teacher with the most will receive a pie in the face. Stay tuned for more information. On to sports. Track practice will begin this upcoming Monday. Practice will be in the BCHS gym from 3:15 to 4:30. You must have a KHSAA sports physical to participate. And on to the calendar. The Trojans and Trojanettes are at Cumberland County tonight. The BCHS swim team will also be away at the Region 2 meet at Owensboro. Next Tuesday, the Trojans and Trojanettes will play their last home game of the season against Metcalfe County. And the last season doubleheader is set to take place in Clinton County next Thursday. Both teams will play. For all of those wondering, the pairings for the 15th District Basketball Tournament have been announced. Glasgow High School will host the event beginning Monday, February 19th, with the Trojanettes playing the Lady Falcons at 6 p.m. Then the Trojans will take on the Glasgow Scotties later that week on February 21st at 6 p.m. That's all for today here on BCHS Today. I'm Ashley Wright, and we hope to see you back here soon.